Okay, so in the last video we were looking for what we could use for the condition here to check to see if the key's pressed. In fact, I'm going to get rid of these blocks and just stick this back. So we want this condition here, and we saw it's just like they're the only blocks that can fit in here have angle brackets. The only thing that we can put inside of the parentheses in Java is some expression that evaluates to either true or false. And what we found was this class method is key down. That's a static method, so that means it's a class method. It only applies to classes, so you'll never see it in the drop-down menu for an object, and that's why we had to go through the help menu and pull up. Just when you call from the help from the main menu and bring up the class documentation, it comes up in the browser, and then we navigated to the Greenfoot class, and we saw this is key down, and we saw that it needs as an argument it needs a string in quotes. So let's go ahead and implement it then. So we need, the name of it is key down, and it needs a string for an argument, and the string it wants for the space bar is space. We saw that up here, where? Yeah, space can be used for the space bar. The cursor keys are up, down, left, right. But since it's static, where is it again? Since it's static, there's one more thing we need to do. You see, we still have a squiggly line here. And what is it telling us? It says, of course, it's saying parentheses expected. So just like the space keyword here, the space argument here is inside of the condition. So this this argument here is, it belongs with the is key down, and it's inside of this bigger condition here. So we need both of these parentheses, and you'll see how the editor shows you this parentheses goes with that one, and if I click over here, this parentheses goes with that one. Okay, so that's okay, but now look at, we still have this. It says cannot find symbol. So the reason it can't find the symbol is key down is because is key down is not a doesn't belong to the Scratch Cat class or the actor class or the object class, for one thing, but also because it's not a it's not an instance method. It's not a method of any that can be called in an object. It's a class method. It belongs to the Greenfoot class. So all of these methods here belong to the Greenfoot class. So what we have to do is we have to tell Java that this method belongs to the Greenfoot class. And we have to capitalize just the way you see it, so that the names of classes are by convention are capitalized. So you can pretty much count on any of the classes you see here are going to be capitalized. And then we say is key down and give it the argument space. So now we have our whole condition here in our act method, inside our act method. So here's our act method. We have our if key space pressed, and in Java we say if green foot dot is key down, space, then move 3. Okay, and here's our move and our move. All right, so let's try it out. Put the scratch can on here. We say run, and now I'm going to press the space bar, and there he goes, and I pick it up and he stops. So it worked.